What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber. As always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I'm going to talk about a story that broke Thursday, but happened Wednesday out of Chicago, Illinois. Shout out Chicago. And it's about a woman, pictured here, who stabbed or sliced the wrist of her 3 children, ages 5, 3, and 1 year old. Now, luckily, these children survived this, and the mother's in custody, which she should be. But the motive of the reason why she did this, I ain't feeling it. I'm not. It's understandable, but I'm not feeling it. I want you guys to take a look at this. And the tow truck driver that took her to the hospital is featured in this, and he speaks to reporters. Listen to what he says, and we'll come back with commentary. No matter what you're going through in life as an adult that choose to bring children into this world, whether it's by yourself, after they're conceived, or with somebody, under no circumstances or conditions do you turn that ire on your own children. Take a look at this and we'll come back.
We begin with that tragic breaking news in Inglewood. 3 children slashed in a brutal attack allegedly by their own mother.
Our Jermont Terry is live at Comer Children's now. Jermont, you spoke with the hero neighbor who drove the family to the hospital.
I did, Joe. You know, one thing he said, he first drove them to St. Bernard Hospital, but they were transported here to Comer, where all 3 are listed in serious condition. This after police say their mother, for reasons still unknown, attacked them by stabbing them in their wrist. As that neighbor pointed out, he came outside and saw the mother pleading for help and completely bloody. Police roped off the entrance to this Inglewood building. Inside an apartment off 71st and Harvard, police say the children, ages 1, 3, and 5, were seriously injured by their mother.
They was bloody. They was bloody, man. They was bloody.
This neighbor, who goes by D, pulled up on the block in his tow truck right when the mother came running outside.
Kept screaming like, I need help me with my baby. I called the police, they didn't come. So at first I wasn't gonna put them in my truck because of blood, but I threw them all in the truck.
He drove the mother and children to the nearest hospital, unaware how they were injured, but their cuts were obvious.
You can tell the little one was cut right here because he was bleeding. The other one was bleeding from the side, and the one she had, he was just bloody.
By the time he got to the ER, he says he could not believe the words the mother told police.
We get in there, they were like, she did it. Then that's when the security guard grabbed her and took her in the room.
She is very aggressive. She's in the ER fighting the staff members.
Police say the mother intentionally slashed the wrist of all 3 children, and with dried blood stains on his pants, this neighbor says he's more hurt when he reflects on what the oldest child told his mother during that ride.
The little boy was in the truck like, Mom, it's gonna be all right, it's gonna be all right, you don't cry. And when I got there and she said that, I really wanted to just, man, you know, they got rules and laws now, but
You were hurt.
I was hurt.
It shows the resilience of children. Even the Bible says, and a child shall lead.
Witnesses say the mother kept repeating she can't raise these children alone. Pastor Donovan Price says this is a reminder we must all check up on single mothers and remind them of resources available.
Mother seemed like she just wanted help. But you never know what to do. And you want to reach folks before they reach that breaking point, because this is a breaking point situation.
Now, police did take that mother into custody. Charges are pending. Everyone is hoping that the 3 children recover, not just physically, but mentally as well from this attack. Reporting live from Comer Children's Hospital tonight, Jermont Terry, CBS News, Chicago. Erica?
All right, guys. I want you to take a look at this article. It says a Southside woman has been charged after Chicago police said she stabbed 3 children in the wrist with a sharp object. Police said this happened just before 6 p.m. Wednesday. Officers were called out to the 7100 block of South Harvard for someone asking for help. The injured boys, ages 5, 3, and 1, all arrived at St. Bernard Hospital before relocated to Comer Children's Hospital in serious condition, however. Now listen to this. The children all suffered injuries to their right wrist. The alleged offender, according to WGN sources, is the mother of the injured children. Now listen to this. The alleged offender, who's identified now as, I'm going to see if I can say this, Aurionah-Rakii-KarieParker-White, she has 5 names, has been since charged with 3 counts of attempted first-degree murder and 3 counts of aggravated battery on a child, according to police. The tow truck driver said when she got in there, she said, "Oh, I can't handle these kids by myself. I can't raise these kids by myself." What does that have to do with trying to cut their wrists with a sharp object? Kids don't ask to be here. They're brought here. You know what I'm saying? I understand as a parent, you get worn out. Now, I'm going to show you. These kids' ages are 5, 3, and 1. I don't know how many fathers they have, or if they have the same father. But I don't know if these guys are in these kids' lives or what. 5 years, 3 years, and 1 year is, that's still close to them being born. So where the guys at? That's the first question. Second thing I think, looking at this, is this. They all had the exact same injury in the exact same spot, the right wrist. So what does that tell you, or what do you think? Because me personally, I think they were being punished for something. Stick your hand out. And she cut both of them. She cut all 3 of them. Can you imagine the child, the horror of that? Having to stand in line and watch one get done, then the next one, and then you. You cut a 1-year-old child's wrist under no circumstance. 3-year-old, 5-year-old. These are babies. What kind of lesson was you trying to teach? And then we wonder why there's so much violence out here, and a lot of kids that survive things in the house, initial torment by the ones that are supposed to love them, have no love when they get out in the street and target and torment others. I wouldn't give them no leniency. I wouldn't. Now, I understand you overworked and you can't handle these kids by yourself and all this other thing. There are different things out here. I'm more than sure you got, these kids got grandparents. I'm more than sure you could have got a babysitter. I'm more than sure. It's a lot of different things. I'm not giving no damn excuse for that. But I do understand being overworked and worn out with children that young. That's enough to make anybody lose their mind. But under no circumstances, as a normal human being with common sense and loving your heart for the children that you bore, you don't do that to them. That shit is unacceptable to me. Unacceptable. How about y'all? No matter what they did, it don't amount up to being worth the amount of trouble you are in now, ma'am. 3 counts of attempted murder, they're going to smoke you. Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Take care.